Dan Larson here, and I'm at the Photobooth with some recent acquisitions up. First, if you are on Instagram, please check out the account Toy Vomit, at Toy Vomit, T-O-Y-V-O-M-I-T. I've picked up a few fets from him recently for the Boba Sett in the past. This time, it's this. I'm talking about this stuff here. This time he actually included a Boba Fett Pez dispenser, a tiny little Squinkies guy, Royal Guard there, and a Micro Machines Slave 1. Cool stuff. Trusted seller. Very much appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, check out our video here on Toy Galaxy detailing the Boba Sett. It's my personal collection of vintage Kenner Boba Fett figures, where it comes from, how it started. As of these two here, which both have some love on them, and that's the way I like it. He's almost got no green armor left, no paint left on his green armor here. He's got some, faded limbs, don't match the rest of his parts. That's how I like them. You can tell they've had a life. They've been around. They've seen some combat. But as of these two, the count is 274, so this is 273 and 274. And I'm always posting updates to the Boba Sett on Instagram at Toy Galaxy, and when I remember to Facebook. I gotta get better about that. But if you just go to thebobasett.com, it'll take you to the Boba Sett Facebook page, which is a little behind right now, but I'm working on that. Up next, we've got I've got a decent collection of. I'm gonna slide these guys over here. I got a decent collection of GoBots. I'm not looking to get them all or anything, but I do tend to be drawn to the military ones, especially the airplanes. I didn't even know Man-O-War here, who looks like the battleship Yamato, the actual battleship, not necessarily the space battleship. Although that would be really, that would have been a lot cooler if it was the the space one. But anyway, it's Man-O-War is his name. I don't know what his machine robo number. Hang on. 54. It looks like he's MR54 from the GoBots line. And like I said, I didn't even know he existed until very recently, probably a few years ago. I was excited to find him loose, in excellent condition in the wild recently. However, take my advice when buying GoBots, or really any sort of transforming robot alien, puzzle robot alien character. Make sure you do try them out beforehand. Otherwise, you end up with a robot that doesn't have a face. So it's cool. I was glad I finally got him. I'm excited that he's in good condition, but he doesn't have a face, and that's not something I'm just going to find naturally. So the quest for an actual complete Man-O-War goes on. Next up here, we've got movie Hawkeye. This one is from the Amazon exclusive Marvel Legends 4-pack that also included Thor, Black Widow, and the Mark Ruffalo Bruce Banner. This was sent over by Rob from D21 Beast Reviews. Check out his Instagram at D21 Beast. Of course, he's also got his YouTube channel where he does toy reviews. I recently posted a picture of these of my personal my Marvel Cinematic Universe lineup on Instagram, and Rob noticed that I was short a Hawkeye. He had an extra one that was just collecting dust. Fast forward, blah blah blah. He hooked me up. I like it. I think it's a really nice figure. He's got some interesting outfits and color schemes and whatever, but I think it's a really nice Jeremy Renner likeness, and there's not much to it, but it looks really nice with the rest of the MCU Marvel Legends in my collection. This over here, McFarlane Toys The Heap. It's originally released in a solid color plastic with different paint details. This one is the re-release from 2004. I believe it was a club exclusive. The original is great. But the translucence of this one, I'm not really sure if you can see that, how translucent it is. Should have grabbed a flashlight or something. But it really, really, I love translucent figures, so this one really speaks to me, and it just feels so much more like a puddle of disgusting trash water, like right next to the dumpster on a rainy day. So gross. And also, I think he makes for a really great, modern, realistic version of Muckman from the Ninja Turtles. Not terribly posable, but he's got all kinds of trash and garbage and stuff just stuck in him, and there's some really great pieces of, I don't know if you can see them, they're actually clear pieces of plastic that look like glass shards, and his mouth is actually articulated, which is pretty nice. I mean, otherwise he's got wrists and bicep swivels and shoulders, he's got a waist, hips, I think think that's it. He doesn't have like any capsule or anything. But really cool figure. This actually looks like a plastic lightsaber. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that detail is supposed to be. And then just miscellaneous parts and the tire up here, and just a cool figure. There's a skull actually sticking right out of his head and arm. Just a lot of fun to look at, and there's actually some paper bits in here too. I wasn't sure if that was like packaging or something that got stuck to him, but it's actually just paper that they did on purpose. Over here, slide some of this stuff out of the way. Today's apparently the day that I am plugging all kinds of Instagram accounts, and honestly, I can't say enough about the community there. Lots of toy collectors just sharing pictures of their toys. Go follow a bunch of them. This Hellboy figure here was it's from Graffiti Designs. It was featured in our recent video called the Canetti Haul, in which friend of the show Eric Canetti, illustrator extraordinaire, sent me a giant box of toys that he was looking to rehome. This figure was missing his gun. That hurt because I knew I was never going to find that thing at a yard sale or something like that. And it's an older figure, so it's not exactly all over eBay or anything. But Corey over at the Casting Cave had an extra piece he had cast a while back, and he sent that over. It fits perfectly right in his holster here. I'm not even going to paint it. It's already cast in like a nice, perfectly gun-colored plastic. And he also sent over a new set of claws for Wolverine here. Wolverine comes with these sort of flat, straight, gray claws. I'm going to move this out of the way so you can get a better look here. And the ones that Corey sent over are curved, sharp, menacing, dangerous looking. It's an alternate set of claws that they'd work pretty much with any Marvel Legends Wolverine figure that uses those pop-out individual removable claws. I may paint them. Of course, they're intended to be painted, but I may also just leave them black, sort of like an homage to the old alternate black set of claws that came with the Kenner Secret Wars figure back in 1984. Make sure you check out Corey's website, castingcave.ecrater.com, or just look him up on Instagram at castingcave. Also, a reminder that all the links for these accounts and websites are in the video description down below. Also, check out this Grand Moff Tarkin head that Corey also sent over from the Casting Cave. You're probably not going to be able to see it very clearly on here, but it's a Marvel Black Series 6-inch scale Grand Moff Tarkin head that just has an astounding amount of detail. I'm excited that there's going to be a Director Krennic figure coming out from Rogue One, so once that figure hits the shelves, grab one, do a head swap, do a repaint, and that'll be fantastic. Lastly, let me get the rest of these guys out of the way here. We've got a Diamond Toy Makers Arnold Schwarzenegger Commando figure from 1985, unopened, and it's the comic book pack-in version. I can't personally bring myself to open something like this, but I'm going to have to look up the comic online to see if someone posted it. I can't imagine it follows the film too closely. It's one of those pieces that you just shake your head at because you can't believe that they made toys for kids of movies that technically they never should have been watching in the first place. Definitely rated R. Check out our video on that exact subject, 10 R-rated toy lines for kids. For more toy lines like that. It's got a little damage. There's a little bit of a crease here, and I need to wipe it down a bit. His pants look like they're coming undone, but it's totally in the package. It's even got ads on the back here for get your Schwarzenegger Commando combat vest and your combat set, complete with Uzi pistol, binoculars, and another comic book. I've never seen these things before. Definitely pieces that if they ever turned up, I would have to hang on to them. Just incredible. They just don't make stuff quite like this, tied to a big property like that. I mean, you can still get, toy guns and army and war, military-themed sorts of items. Thanks for watching. I'm pretty much always on Instagram at Toy Galaxy, and both producer Greg and I are always on Twitter as well. Follow us everywhere. Maybe not, except in real life. Don't follow us in real life. Don't be a creep. Anyway, thanks. Later.